2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. This player's dialed in. What a shot. A quality shot, that. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3 metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Handy effort, that one. And he's down there.
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one is all over it.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Oh, what a super shot. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind, with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Currently 2 under for the day. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach.
Going and going and going.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Oh, so close. Well, that's a bit disappointing. An opportunity to make a par here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And gets that putt of distance to go.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, wonderful shot and a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
Oh, what a ripper from long range. And he'll move into the top 10. Lining up the birdie putt here. There it is. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. John Rahm, your leader as we head to the next hole. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a staking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Lovely effort that. From around 120 yards here, just a couple back from our leader. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Looking good.
Looking ahead now, and this player is currently tied for first in the standings alongside Will Zalatoris.
The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
That dog will hunt.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job.
Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Nicely done. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically, year in and year out, are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies. But that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone. And so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
The 10th at TPC Sutherland is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Oh, just skinned the hole, that one.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Hey, nice looking line.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And after that hole, leading Alex Noren now by 3 strokes. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Sutherland 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. You like that, didn't you? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this shot from about 120. Had a fantastic drive.
Should find the green here. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Now 4 shots up after that hole. The 12th here at Sutherland is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
That was a beauty, right against the hole.
Wow, that really put some pressure on their playing partner. I think this rivalry just got a bit of a boost with that amazing approach.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one heading towards the green.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place, just ahead of Lexi Thompson.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Two wins so far this season. And here we are with the third shot. That's inside the range.
That was sensational, Luke.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
A putt for a place in the top 10.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Well, this should find the short grass. Wow, Rich, that's impressive.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
This one's looking good.
Well played. What an eagle.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
Here's HV3.
Oh, almost went in. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
They've had a chat with the caddy and they're going for it. This one's on.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And he's down there. You got to read?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Wonderful shot. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That was wonderfully done.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now that finds him in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That one's heading down Broadway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last.
Gotta like their chances from there.
It's on a good line. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Putting for a par here.
Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.